You see all these backpacks right here? These are the best freaking backpacks for summer travels 2024. In this video, I'm gonna run you through the different use cases of each bag so you can easily find the one that's best for you. And we've actually done an in-depth review for each one of those bags. And to find those reviews, simply check the links in the description below. It's hot, it's summery. Let's talk about some travel bags. All right, number ones on this list is the WANDRD Provoke. And I got a 21 liter and a 31 liter. WANDRD is a US-based company known for their travel photography bags. Non-photography people can get use out of them as well, but really photographers get like the most use of their feature set. You can use a 21 liter, pair with your suitcase, or one bag with a 31 or a 41 liter. It just kind of depends on how you travel. The WANDRD Provoke comes in 6 color options. This 31 liter right here weighs 3.4 pounds, and the 21 liter weighs 2.8 pounds. It can fit up to a 16-inch laptop, and the price runs around $220 to $250 USD depending on which size you get. Some of the bag's top features is the roll top gives you extra weather protection and up to 5 extra liters capacity. We've got super weather resistant materials. This right here is tarpaulin, and rain is literally just gonna slide right off this guy. We've got super fast quick access, ideal for all you photographers out there. Just kind of whip the bag around, grab your camera, ka-chink. Is that the sound cameras make? I don't know. And you can also upgrade to buy WANDRD's internal camera cubes. Oh, and personally, I find these bags to be like pretty comfy. To learn more about the WANDRD Provoke roll top, take a look at the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. All right, next on the list is the Minaal Carry On 3.0, which is our pick for the best tech summer travel backpack. Minaal is run by a couple of New Zealanders who have a thing for super lightweight one bag travel. And this is one of the best super lightweight one bag travel bags out there. It's not super lightweight, but it is a great one bag travel bag. It's 35 liters, comes in 2 color options, weighs 3.1 pounds, can fit up to a 16-inch laptop, and it runs a fairly hefty $350 US. But here's why. The bag's got a lot of great features, including a full clamshell style opening, perfect for those summer travel trips. You don't wanna like use a top loading bag, you know? Like you wanna get access to your stuff so you can just kind of get and go. We got one of the best laptop compartments in the game. Minaal calls this their Nest storage system. And if you want quick access and tons of protection for your tech gear, it's awesome. And these shoulder straps can also be sewed away, which is great for summer travels, right? The flights are super busy. You just wanna hide the shoulder straps, put the bag underneath the seat in front of you or in the carry-on bin. And I also love this harness system right here with these magnetic clips, which help to provide extra comfort. If you're in the market for a super streamlined tech travel bag this summer and want to learn more about the Minaal Carry On 3.0, take a look at the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. Okay, next up on the list, the best minimalist travel bag for summer 2024 is the Able Carry Max. Just like us at Nomads Nation, Able Carry is based in Hong Kong. Their office is literally over there. Hello, Able Carry! Think they heard us? It's crickets every time I do that. And they're known for making really sleek minimalist EDC and travel gear, this one of which is perfect for your summer travels, if you like minimalism. It's 30 liters, currently comes in 3 color options. It's a little bit on the heavier side, it comes in at 3.9 pounds, but it can fit up to a 17-inch device and runs a fairly respectable $278 US. I took this bag to South Korea last fall for a week, and I love just how streamlined it feels. And it's got a few reasons for that. Some of its top features being a highly weather-resistant X-Pack fabric on the outside. X-Pack is the same material that sailboats use for their sailcloths. So if you got those summer storms when you're traveling, you can rest easy knowing that your gear is gonna be pretty protected. Again, another super awesome clamshell style opening with a very minimalist design. And this internal material is so light and like radiant. So when you're waking up early to change your hotels or to catch that flight, this just kind of helps to create a highlight effect in the bag, which just makes travel so much better. Makes it easier to find your stuff. You got a really nifty water bottle that's on the inside, but accessible from the outside. And probably most importantly of all are these well-padded shoulder straps. Because if you're traveling a lot this summer, you're gonna be carrying a lot of gear, you don't wanna f with your back. So if you want a bag that protects your back from pain and your gear from rain, how about them apples? And you wanna learn more about the Able Carry Max? Take a look at the description below to find a link to our full review. And if you're watching this and thinking to yourself, holy crap, that Aaron guy, he's really jazzed up about backpacks. But you know what? So am I. Backpacks are cool. Well, let me tell you, you got a little something we call the backpack fever, but you're not alone. I got it. Margaret, you got it? She got it. Lots of people have it because there's like a crazy revolution happening in the backpack world right now, which we call the carry community. And it's a community of people like us who just like backpacks and travel gear and EDC stuff. And if that sounds like you might be smitten to find out that we don't just review bags on our YouTube channel, but we also have a Nomads Nation newsletter. And in this newsletter, I bring you on a deep dive every single week for what's happening in the carry community. I'm talking breaking stories, limited edition drops, new releases from brands big and small, and we also do some giveaways in between. So if you wanna be on like the cutting edge of what's happening in the world of carry and connect with this super cool community, be sure to check for this emoji in the description below, and you'll be able to sign up to the Nomads Nation email list. I hope to see you in your inbox. But now to move on to number 4, which I pick the Pakt Travel Backpack, which is our pick for the best feature-heavy summer travel 2024 backpack. Because let me tell you, this thing's got features. But before I show you, let me tell you about Pakt. Because they're cool. They're from Utah. They started with this super cool duffel. And then they're like, dude, if we can do duffels, we can do backpacks. And they did. The Pakt Travel Backpack currently comes in 2 sizes, a 35 liter and this guy, the 45 liter. It's got 3 color options. It weighs 4.1 or 4.4 pounds, depending on the size you get. And it runs around 330 to 350 USD, depending on what size you get. But don't worry, there's like 20 unique features. If you divide like 350 by 20, it's like $17 per feature, which is pretty affordable, all things considered. And yes, I just did that math, but I don't know if it was correct. Let's talk about those features though. Yet again, clamshell style opening. Are you seeing a recurring theme here? Clamshell, it's the way to go for travel. But what's different is that Pakt is like, yo, we made a duffel and our duffel had a divider, so why can't our freaking backpack have one too? And it's kind of cool. It's a very different kind of system that a lot of people freaking love. You got a super nifty bottom hidden TSA pocket right there. Great, just kind of a breezing through that security. A laptop sleeve that can fit up to a 16-inch device. And just kind of like a beautiful design to it. A lot of these bags are kind of futuristic and techy looking. But Pakt's like, no, dude, we're old school. We got class, we got soul. But in a way that's still modernized and has a crap ton of features. It's definitely like a good, like, I'm hosteling this summer backpack. But while I'm hosteling on a budget, I kind of splurged on my backpack. But I don't look out of place in a hostel. You definitely look in place in a hostel with this. It's not too like rocket packy. Overall, I'm a big fan of this travel backpack. And to learn why, go on and check out our full review, which you can find linked in the description below. All right, number 5 on this list is our best comfortable summer travels 2024 backpack, which is the Aer Travel Pack 3, which honestly, we probably could have led with. Because in the world of the carry community that I talked about, this is often considered to be like the GOAT. Like the standard that a lot of other travel bags are held to. And there's so many reasons why. Aer's from San Francisco. They're known for their really beautiful, urban, masculine design. And as the title indicates, being very comfortable as well. The bag comes in 2 sizes. You got a 28 liter, or this guy's the 35 liter. Currently comes in 4 color options. The 35 liter weighs 4.1 pounds. It can fit up to a 16-inch laptop, and it currently runs, you know, a pretty respectable 250 USD. Some of the top features. We've got a very well padded and very well suspended laptop compartment. Because the bag shouldn't just be comfortable for you, it should be comfortable for your laptop as well, right? You and your laptop, you're like BFFs. We've got a highly organized front admin compartment in the front, which some people love, especially if they're one bagging. They don't have to carry a second bag to organize everything. All their bits and pieces all go here. Adding to that comfort, you've got handles on every side of the bag, and this was a big old beefy one. But you just gotta love this comfort, man. These thick, beefy, padded shoulder straps with a nice contoured fit, a breathable ventilated back panel, and you also got a sternum strap, load lifters. You truly have it all, don't you, Aer Travel Pack 3? I love traveling with this bag. It's an absolute joy to use. And if you want to see if this is the summer travel backpack of your dreams, check out our full review in the description below. All right, moving on. Number 6 on this list is this guy right here. Our pick for the best budget-friendly travel backpack, the Tomtoc Navigator T66 Travel Laptop Backpack. That's a mouthful. Because I know what some of y'all might be thinking, like, oh my God, those bags are expensive. And like, yeah, they are, because you clicked on a link that said the best summer travel backpacks. And usually best equals money. But I also want to throw some budget ones in there, because Tomtoc is a Chinese company that's really bringing a lot of value to the carry community by lowering the price point of some pretty super awesome bags. This guy is a 40 liter, albeit a tight 40 liter. Currently comes in 2 color options. It weighs a very respectable 2.65 pounds. Says it can fit up to a 17-inch device and only costs 82 US dollars. That's what I'm talking about. Let's talk about your features. We got some really great comfort. To be honest, like, it's a little reminiscent of Aer in terms of like the way that the shoulder padding is and the ventilation. I think there was some inspiration from Aer in the Tomtoc design, but it does make it very comfortable. You got a pretty nifty quick access compartment right here on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4 compression buckles, which is really important on those summer travels, right? Sometimes you try to go on like those European airlines and they're like, your bag must be this small, but your bag's actually this. And you can just be like, don't worry, Hans, our hypothetical gate guard. And you can just go ahead. How about now, Hans? And he's like, you may pass. Got a lot of European accents going on in this review. Thanks, Hans. But I do want to emphasize, while it's advertised as 40 liters, it's a tight 40 liters. I would say it feels more like 32 to 35 liters. Very important thing to keep in mind. But overall, this bag comes down to one thing, value. As to where it's a really nice bag with really nice materials that comes in at like an $82 price point. It's awesome. It's not as good as the other bags, but for 80 bucks, you can take that extra money and spend it on a weekend in Prague, right? A night in Lima, a whole freaking week in Cambodia. Whatever you wanna do. If you're looking for some savings though, getting a nice value bag for your summer travels, check out the Tomtoc review, linked below. Next up on this list is our best weatherproof travel backpack, which is the Tortuga Travel Backpack Pro, which I do not have with me right now. Son of a bitch. The reason being, my sister stole it from me. And if you don't know, actually, we have a sister channel which coincidentally features my sister, Marissa. That channel is called Gear for the Girls. And we just review bags for girls from her interesting and sometimes annoying perspective. So roll the B-roll. We can still talk about the bag if I don't have it. It's 40 liters, comes in one color option. It weighs 4.5 pounds. It fits up to a 16-inch laptop and it costs around 350 USD. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't have the bag in front of me. I hope we have enough B-roll for this. Some of its top features are its clamshell suitcase style opening, and I actually think it's one of the most comfortable travel backpacks in the world. That's why Marissa's using it right now, because it's so comfy. She's like, well, I'm taking it. She's in Thailand right now, taking my Tortuga backpack. Who does she think she is? You got the hip belt, sternum strap, load lifters, so much beef on the padding, but what's especially great about it is how weatherproof it is. And that comes down to the X-Pack polyester materials and all the YKK PU-coated zippers. It should be noted if you're a girl looking for some awesome gear, definitely subscribe to the Gear for the Girls channel. And if you want to learn more about the Tortuga Travel Backpack Pro, we did a review on Nomads Nation, Gear for the Girls did a review, and you can find all those linked in the description below. Did my sister steal the other backpacks? No, I got the next one. Number 8, we have this fine looking bag, which is the Alpaka Elements Travel Backpack. Alpaka's come onto the scene with a mighty roar over the past few years. They're from Australia, and they're making a ton of new products at a velocity that's like crazy to keep up with. I'm like, how do you make so many products? But they're good at making good looking products, which is why this is our pick for the best business backpack. Because look at that, right? You're on your summer travels, you got a business trip, you're pulling into the conference room. Johnson, long time no see. Mary, how are the kids? You swing this around, you take out, I don't know, what do people use in business conferences? Your like laser pointer from here? All right guys, let's talk about Q4 losses. Actually it's summer, so it'd be Q2 or Q3, Q2, final answer. But this bag is more than just a pretty bag. It's got a lot of really cool features as well. It's 35 liters, comes in 4 color options. It weighs 3.5 pounds, can fit up to a 16-inch laptop, and runs a respectable 250 USD. Features, let's go. Love that super sleek look. And it's got like a little bit of a longer shape to it. It's kind of like sexier. It's not like this big old blob on your back, right? A gorgeous front admin compartment for all your business tidbits. A quick access side pocket, great for a passport, cell phone. Top-notch laptop protection. This is a microfiber lining, helps keep your laptop nice and scratch-free. And it's also really comfortable. Yet again, look at these contoured shoulder straps. And look at this space foam padding that they use. Not only does it look good, but it feels great too, in my opinion. Not everyone likes it, I like it though. If your summer travel's got you looking for a good looking bag, then you're gonna wanna take a look at our Alpaka Travel Backpack review. Link down there, go with your friends. Number 9 on this list is the Evergoods CPL24, which is our pick for the best one bag, like light travel backpack. Because all these are one bag backpacks, but they're all like 30 liters and up. But this guy, as the name suggests, is 24 liters. And if you can learn how to travel the world on a 24 liter, oh my God. It's like a mystery of the universe has been unlocked. For instance, I'm going to the US in 3 weeks for a 1-month trip, and I'm bringing a 22 liter with me, even smaller than this. Just something about traveling light, it just feels incredible. It means you gotta do a lot of laundry, but that aside, chef's kiss. And if you're also interested in backpacks and you don't know about Evergoods, you gotta put them on your radar because they're like the darling of the carry community right now. The CPL24 currently comes in 2 color options. It weighs 3 pounds. It can fit up to a 17-inch laptop and runs around 280 US dollars. Features, this super awesome and accessible front compartment, and it's got like a horizontal integration, like all the pockets are like this. So imagine you're on the summer travels from your hotel to your airport, you're on the move, right? You got a flight to catch, you can't stop and put down your bag to grab things, so you flop this on over, grab the things that you need. It's got a really impressive capacity as well. It's not just like thin stuff, you can fit bulky items in there as well. Again, clamshell opening, must have. A top quick access pocket, which is great for your sunglasses, like your one bag and it's your only bag. It's a hot summer days, like, the sun. Sunglasses on, I'm good. And Evergoods bags are super comfy, very comfy. If you want to challenge yourself to travel light this summer, and you also wanna get a taste of like, you know, exceptional backpack engineering. The Evergoods CPL24 is a great choice. We did a full review. It's down there. Last, but not least, where are you? Over here. It's this guy, which is the Goruck GR2 40 liter. And I don't know if we saved the best for last, but we definitely saved the most bad for last and most expensive. Goruck's an American company and they make gear, as the name might suggest, for rucking, which is like when you carry backpacks with heavy ass weights in there. And heavy ass weights break backpacks. So Goruck makes these insanely durable bags, which ended up catching on. And now everybody who travels in EDC, they want this durability, right? This version is 40 liters, and there's also a 34 liter version and a 26 liter version available. There are currently 6 color options. It's heavy, it's 4.5 pounds, not light. It's expensive. It's $425, not cheap. But here's why it's so expensive. Goruck bags are so well put together. I mean, look at all this reinforced stitching on the shoulder straps, on the top handle, and this material, dude. It's insanely durable and insanely well put together. And all of that is backed by one of the best warranties in the game. It's called their Scars Lifetime Warranty. I mean, this thing is protected. If it gets hurt, Goruck's got your back. You've got a front pocket right here with this really kind of cool built-in tech pouch at the top. Full clamshell style opening, main compartment. A laptop compartment they refer to as bomb-proof, which might be a stretch, but you know, I commend the boldness. And dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens of external lash points, which for your summer travels is nice because in case your bag is at complete capacity, there's nothing else that can fit. You can clip something onto the outside and you're like, boom, magic, it can't fit. Gotcha. To learn more about the Goruck GR2 40 liter, check the description below. There's information down there you will find interesting. If you're still here, you're probably astonished by my energy levels, because I've had about 7 cups of tea, but also you might not quite know which bag to get. And you might just want some more information and context. So I'm gonna feed you, little birdie. A couple quick notes from me who's traveled to 60 countries and, you know, in the past like 10 years. Number 1, while heavier bags can be cool, lighter bags are usually better. Don't get me wrong, if you want the 5-pound Goruck, lots of people travel with that. And that's why I put it on the list. But for me, like a happy back is a light back. And at the end of the day, airlines are getting crazier and crazier about their restrictions that you can travel with, right? Like in Asia and Europe, they're literally weighing your backpack. And not even just the budget ones, like Cathay Pacific, the premium Asian airline, they're weighing bags too. I had to check one like a couple months ago. I was quite irked about it. But not only is the weight important, you also want to focus on the size. Because the bigger the bag, the more you're gonna wanna try and pack it out. It's just human nature, right? We see empty space, like that must be filled, it's a void. For reference, usually like people can travel on a weekend with a 25 to 30 liter backpack, a week for like a 30 to 35 liter backpack, and 40 plus liters is like, I can live sustainably on this for extended periods of time because there's so many clothes and I don't need to do laundry every other day. But really, unless you're traveling with a ton of tech gear or a ton of photography gear or like drone gear, I think that most people can get away with traveling for long periods of time with 28 to 35 liters. I do 22, like I said, because I like to challenge myself. But I think around that 30 liter spot is a good sweet spot. You just gotta accept the fact that you can't bring 3 pairs of shoes. You're not gonna be able to bring that DJI drone, but your back will thank you, your wallet will thank you, you'll be less likely to have to be departed from your bag, right? From that Hans guy, you know? The front agent guy, he's not having a good day. Wants to take it out on you, force you to check your bag. When you got a light, smaller bag, you can say, suck it, Hans. Also hope you have a great day. So for all those reasons, if you're not sure what bag to check out next, give this guy a shot. It's the Aer Travel Pack 3. It's not too expensive at $250. There's a 28 liter if you're feeling ambitious, and a 35 liter if you want that extra space. And it's just so recommendable and great and comfortable and not too heavy, a bit heavy, but not too heavy. And to learn more about it and why we love it so much in the carry community, simply watch this video right here. If you got any questions, please let us know in the comments below. My name is Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.